Also, come on, you're the creative here, but yet they give you zero creative freedom, bruh. I'm a good ideas.
Yeah. As soon as
Wabangashi and China Jack, but you said I'm the great. Yo, what is up? Welcome back to Shopped and Skewed.
What's up?
Yeah, let's get right into it, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's not waste any time.
All right,
bruh. Like to begin with, yeah. Your boy is into Formula One now. Knee deep, neck deep, actually. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. It was random, yeah. Last week, yeah, there was the Brazil Grand Prix last week.
Yeah,
last weekend. So, like before that, on Twitter, like I was saying, like people post about it, random people post about it. For you budget.
Yeah.
On Instagram, also like my creators have one change and stuff. Like,
you know what?
Yeah. So like, can I go on the Sunday? I was like, I had literally nothing to do on the race day. I was like, you know what? Let me watch some Formula One. So but no also with that, the item Magwan side. Yeah, you get to like. Because to watch Formula One, okay, let's bring it back.
All right, let's come back to it.
Let's come back to it. Yeah. To watch Formula One here, those was really be at DSTV Premium.
Which is bonkers. Which is like what, 100?
Yeah, I'm not even trying to brag. I'm not even trying to brag. It's like too much.
Yeah.
So for the most part, like F1 was like, right, if I have to pay an extra premium just to watch them run around the track, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So like I've just been like, come on, with the new solution that I have, I was like, okay, cool, I can watch it, I can stream it. Then let me try it. Let me try and stream it. So yeah, hooked it up, like started watching it. Okay, cool. Watched the whole entire race because the race is like.
Yeah, I don't know how the format goes.
So format is they have a calendar. It's not every weekend.
Yeah.
So they move from like one. There's I think 20. I think there's 24 tracks. Mm-hmm. So they start in Australia. They finish in. I don't know where they finish it. Come on, like there's 24 tracks.
Yeah.
So they do weekend tracky. So the person with the most points at the end of the 24 races gets to win.
It's like a season.
Yeah, it's like a season. Commando, every race to say my cast do win also. So every race has like a champion of that particular Grand Prix. So like there's Brazil, there's Singapore, there's plenty. So yeah, so on the weekend, Friday Abanga practiced. Lappy mania, they'll go there to whatever country it is. They'll do a practice run. Saturday they do qualifying. So qualifying basically means you're fighting for who's gonna start at the front.
With the times. It could be based off time.
So you don't even race. You just have to push the car as far as you can. You should register the best time. So I mean, qualifying as that, and then that's how they decide on who's first, who's last on the grid. Yeah. Saturday minute. Sunday no Makaya, the main
the actual race.
So the Brazil one was 71 laps.
71 laps, Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, 71 laps. So like the crazy, I think the most interesting part about it, what also like made me continue to watch. It was raining. So my thing was like, do these people still race while it's raining? I was like, okay, let me just see.
Yeah.
And as I made a delay, to like let the weather calm down a bit. They actually
went into
it while it's raining, bro. I was like, okay, cool. So now you go see. We are gonna slips. So started watching it and I was like, okay, this is way more than just like niggas. Because my thing has always been, it's similar cars. Like the same person always wins. Like what's the difference? So like when you're watching it, that's when you realize kuti balidi my tactics. So do monka kuyenda kuyibonda guy or that stuff like that. Yeah, there's like tactics involved. It's like very interesting. So like I watched that one and I was like, okay, cool, bet. That was like an interesting race. Lewis Hamilton didn't win, which I was happy about because like my other thing was Lewis Hamilton always wins either way. So like why should I like bother with this?
It's like the way it is football now.
Yeah,
it's City, you know.
But City, look, City now has.
It's just working at the same time.
At the same exact time, bro. I watched that one, and so Netflix now after the race, Netflix has documentary F1. They do like it's like season 6 now. So like I've always seen it, but Netflix I was like not my cup of tea. Then that man one line of stuff manager. Then now I'm like neck deep because like Netflix knows how to like hook up a documentary about literally anything.
It could be anything, bro.
Literally be anything. And Netflix I'm a gonga. So yeah, I've been watching that. I'm in like season 3 now.
Of the documentary. So like simultaneously watching the races.
Yeah, so the next race Ababa is like I think in 2 weeks. So at the end, but it's like going towards the end. Come on, at the end there'll be a champion, and so I'm interested. Like it's something that it's a sport that other than football, because like football had become like stale for me, bruh. I think you know it'll become like just like. It was just like a chore,
it's routine now.
Yeah,
bro.
let me try and watch United. They'll probably lose or draw, but this is like something new, something fresh. So yeah, it's been fun.
That's dope, bro. Like picking up hobbies out of the blue like that.
And like I think it's mostly based on the fact that it's an easy hobby to pick up now. Yeah,
it's like
I go, okay, I just have to watch and like do my research now about it to like know the rules and stuff like that. So now I'm like in that phase of like learning. So like it's very interesting.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's been me.
That's dope. Come on, like F1 is interesting. Like even now all I know about it, I've only learned from like just picking up from. Well, before you like before you actually just the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, so the other I don't know if you've seen this. There's I found brand guide, F1. I don't know if have you ever gone through
I've peeped through it, not the entire thing.
You know, one time I sat down, I was just going through the brand.
Yeah.
Bro, those people took their time.
I think you've mentioned this before, even here on the pod. Yeah, I think you've talked about that. Yeah, but like it's especially the new one. That's the one with the. What's the old one? The old one looked like juvenile, bruh. Like honestly, it looked like
it was like
just like
I remember it.
It was an F with like
an F. Okay, the F was on this side, Jonchi. The negative space
was the one.
Was the one.
Yeah.
So after the one, you had my speed trails. So I think in like applying it. Bro, it works on everything.
Generally, they say. Even if you're watching it, branding.
The branding is
dog.
Excellent.
Hey, it's excellent. It's masterfully done.
I think it's because there's over branding is on their cars, so you have to make sure
it's over branded. For even the cars that Mercedes is like one of the best looking ones. It's black. It indeed my hints of like the blue teal. It has that. To my stars, to my Mercedes, people they have a pattern, and I make a pattern, and I go on the sides. Like it's just I'm gonna panic. There's like a design structure, design board, and everyone is bold with their colors. McLaren has the orange.
It's a reddish orange.
The reddish orange.
McLaren, what's the famous one? Yeah. The guy you were saying good is always winning. His
Hamilton.
name. Yeah.
No, Hamilton is with Mercedes.
Mercedes.
He's leaving Mercedes to join Ferrari. Ferrari is like it's like the what? I was trying to liken it to like a football team. I don't think there's that football. There's no pinnacle of the football game right now. Yeah.
Right now. There is. You say right now City, obviously, and then you have the Madrids.
Oh, not like that. Okay. So, let me break down maybe the teams at Formula 1 compared to football. Okay.
Yeah.
So United maybe it's a Mercedes. Red Bull, because they're winning shit, is a City. Then comes maybe McLaren and them, or even Ferrari. Ferrari, I would say, it's like an Arsenal.
Hey.
Not like that. Come on, like
it's okay.
It's just a sense of
it's okay. It's fine. It's alright.
In a sense of heritage and stuff like that. There's Ferrari has history in the races, so like everyone wants to at some point race with Ferrari. So Lewis Hamilton is joining Ferrari. So it's that kind of thing where new kid on the block now. It's Red Bull.
Red Bull, yeah. I keep seeing.
Komano stature, like stable team. I likened it to United. Komano United is not even stable. Muna Mercedes would be like a Liverpool who are capable of winning. They've won recently.
Komano.
Now, so they're in good form to win. It
just hasn't happened yet.
Because I think for Liverpool, it's just been City was dominating.
Yeah,
it's not really the team itself was like that bad.
Screw them niggas, bro.
Yeah. So it's basically that's a basic layout now. So it's cool. It's fun, and as I said, the branding is all the teams have their branding on point, bruh.
Yeah.
Even the tracks.
The tracks is
I think you mentioned. Oh yeah, I think you remember. I remember you mentioned in Kuti the way they incorporate their logo into the branding of the tracks. Like it just blends, bruh. It just.
Bro. And the way they took their time with that thing.
They did.
And when you go through the brand guide, they have like different fonts, typefaces.
Yeah.
And no matter what it's like for different usage application So if they're trying to get they're trying to get off a code in it's gonna be a more chilled out font type. But if it's something that has to do with the rush, the adrenaline, and then you font this it's like beefy and you want the speed.
Even the social media, bro, like. Hey, Chief.
Brody, you went.
I am deep, like within, because you'd love it. Like,
I think I should check it out.
You should check it out.
I should check it out.
It's kind of, Simon would design this type of like thing. Yeah? It's like they're not afraid to be, as you're saying, they're not afraid to be big, like just be bold with fonts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when they want to bring it back and be subtle, they can make it subtle.
They dial it. Yeah,
it's cool.
I think, it's always difficult to pitch that kind of design language to a client. We're not going to be afraid to be in your face. Like, what's the word, Marianne? What's the word when you're trying to be in someone's face? There's a word for it. Anyway,
aggressive.
I don't know. Now, if someone thought that word, I'm thinking of a word. It's not coming to me. But anyway, there's that. And then when we want to be like a little quiet with how we're trying to communicate. So most times, most brands want to like just lean into one side.
Chief, like. You know the thing where you create a brand... Have you ever created a brand guideline for a client? And you want to break the same said brand guideline? And then they tell you, nah, you can't do that.
I made this.
I built this shit brick by brick, nigga.
No, what is so yeah.
No, so it's like it. In all fairness, it's like, okay, cool, fair point. You gave them something to like guide them,
but then
and then now you're trying to break off from it. But it's just the type of thing where you're like, if you could make a guideline that's dynamic.
Oh yeah, that's what's happening now.
Yeah, now I'm seeing a lot of things now. Could you like it's like what it talks a lot of work.
It is.
It's a lot of work.
And this guy, I was listening to a podcast as well. He was talking about the same thing. Would he?
Yeah.
Brand guides shouldn't be a static deliverable. Or would he? Okay, here's the brand guide. Yeah, we've printed it. Here you go.
Yeah.
Now these days, because it's a social media, bro.
Yeah.
Everything is changing. It could be like see we need something to do with this, with that, and you need to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So most companies right now, Makandi, like you go online on their page, even Netflix.
Yeah.
They have a section on their website where it's just the brand.
Yeah.
So that page just specific for that kind of thing.
So they can change things as they go. Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah. I think I've noticed that to do with even that brand. One of the brands we used to work with, Gucci and Gucci. Like their brand guideline was just a part of their website. Yeah. Brand.jagut. So when they want to add stuff, they add stuff.
Just chug it in.
They want to remove something, they remove something. My phone taga sinta, I'm a sinta gongo. Everything happens there. Come on, even the PDF ones. There's this website. I'll put it up here. It's called Brand Guidelines. It's like a website dedicated to like brand guidelines. You can get them. You can download all of them for free, absolutely free.
I've been there.
I'll put it on there. So like. Most times for inspiration, I download my brand guidelines when I'm trying to work on something like that. So you see, Gudi, a certain brand.
Yeah.
And there's like in the past 2 years, there's been like 4 iterations.
Oh yeah.
Of the guideline, just because they're trying to update. Gudi should still remain fresh.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, like. I remember working on a certain brand, which shall remain unnamed for obvious reasons, right?
Name and shame, bro. Name and shame.
We should name and shame.
Name and shame, bro.
Anyway, that episode is on the Patreon. Anyway, so these guys, they wanted like brand guides, bro. After a brand guide, you create the brand guide. Send it off, and these niggas are like, give us an option of these colors. Come same brand guide. So I think the brand guide game is just it's just somewhere you don't want to go, because then clients they're still not convinced. They're still not convinced about your vision.
I think point your figure would you want to kupanga brand guideline. It's not a point where it's like still can you change Jagud?
Zero.
No, okay, I've had the privilege recently of working with a certain client from the US. I remember I showed you that logo when it was just like an idea at a logo ideation phase. No,
yeah. I remember.
Yeah, we started on one direction, yeah. And then now I'm finalizing the process of the brand book.
Final.
Final. Like it's not like final. Woody, there's like pushback or anything. It's just good and good. We've been doing it in phases because it's a lot, my G.
It's a lot.
Like I pitched Goody, I would do like a conclusive, like everything.
Ooh.
So it's not just the design stuff. It's how they speak.
Even the brand speak.
Yeah. So it's like a full on thing. So we've been doing it for like, before I remember when was that? That was months ago.
Yeah.
That was bare months ago. Yeah. But it's gotten to a point where after the logo, we agreed on the logo, we agreed on the colors, we agreed on the fonts. Queen Agona have been let to do
Your thing.
Moment This is how I think your business card should look.
Yeah.
Cool. This is how I think your agent should look. Cool. You're the professional here.
Yeah.
What's that in my Imagine I will know. I'm going to with it. Come on, you're the creative here, but yet they give you zero creative freedom, bro. I'm going to go to the ideas.
Yeah.
Come on.
As soon as
Wabangashi China Jack Zonas member. But you said I'm the creative here. What happened?
What is this
what
now?
What changed?
All of a sudden, you're the creative.
Like, I'm not the creative. You're the creative now. Gee. So yeah, it's been good. Like it's been good to like work with people that know what they want. Komaso, they know Woody. They're paying you premium to be an expert, and they're letting you be an expert.
Yeah, because if they're going to like poke their nose in your business, then
they're losing money.
They're losing money.
Yeah, it's literally losing money.
They're losing money. They've given you a lot of money, and they're still doing your work.
Guys, let
the man work. Let the man work. So
yeah, man.
Zami says. Yeah, see. South Africa, Banga, you're in charge.
South Africa, what?
Yeah.
Hey.
Also, speaking of my brand guides and whatnot, I've just noticed Kudi TNM has started to change their artworks and whatnot. So I'm thinking good they're going through soft revamp.
It is because the green is different. Definitely, the green is different.
It's different.
The green has gone from this one to this one. We'll throw in graphics. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it.
What's that one gonna be on my side though? Shit.
Yeah, so it's like a very noticeable change, and it's not okay. They switched agencies, granted, yeah, but I guess okay. It's a thing that happens when you try to convince a client to move to you.
Yeah,
you have to. There has to be a radical change in agage. What do you say? Okay, you see, now it's totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of Vuda Ubanga convince client when you're keeping things consistent with what they were doing before, or you just changed Muna certain things, or Muna you might change the way you speak, but you want to maintain the way the brand looks for consistency. So clients, most clients appreciate it. Why is the difference so subtle? Why are we paying you more? Why do we have to move from this agency to this agency to get the same basic stuff?
Kind of thing.
Yeah. So Pama wonder at the beginning of a brand moving to a new Ujin. Pama jitiga tima differences. Tima Ujin. I mean, I go probably need my differences. Kumano, you know, all in all, I'm not into it. I'm not into that.
You're not feeling no one?
I'm not. Just basically even the design.
Yeah. So have you noticed? I don't know. I think there's this thing where like my sisters are on the Nena one beat. I can't look at a photo and not zoom in. Does that happen with you? Hey, damn.
Short answer, no, bro.
Okay, but now Zoiba to a point where I can't look at a photo. Okay, a photo, not every single photo.
Okay, Komano, this might be like from an objective point of view. I might not be like, okay, the difference is where you need your glasses to see. Yeah, you pay to see it.
Jesus Christ, bro.
On this end, it's 2020. So, naturally. I'm just saying, this is...
Nigga. Why am I catching flag? I'm catching...
this is actually like... I'm trying to make it make sense to you, yeah? Why you need to zoom.
No.
I don't think you actually need to zoom.
Come on, I say test. I can see, yeah? I can see, yeah? You're saying it like if I take these things off,
look like you're blind.
Gosh and black. I can see, bro.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But unfortunately, like too much light.
Yeah.
It just feels so evil saying this, but like too much light is bad for me. So I need to be in the dark.
Yeah.
So the glasses darken everything down.
Yeah, to a good level.
Yeah. So it's vampire stuff, you know? Anywho, zose ziri kunali TV tikaza guys tikaza je 32 inch TV jina yaje Hisense jina yake
ngani
monitor zirandipa maswa
could imagine before the ultra wide
not even before the ultra wide, it was a while ago, like it was a while ago. Then when I just gotten serious into like gaming that time, yeah. So the gafuna like a bigger, you know.
Yeah.
So time is that, but getting a monitor here was such a hustle.
It still is, my.
It still is. But at least you can just maybe we just have a little more money.
Very bad list, boss.
We just have a little more money than.
I can bet today. If you wanted the 4K monitor, I can give you, regardless, money not an issue. Sungabeza 4K monitor kumaye kunobo. Sungabeza. Jabu no 4K jabu no ndawanjeza. Tenso wanjeza 4K. 1440p. Sungabeza.
Zero.
The best you can do 1080p.
1080 di basi umekhala ukuthi
like I'm like guys,
in this day and age.
If you want to prove me wrong, and it will help everyone else. Link us down below.
Drop a link.
I'm a kind of stuff like that.
Ubanga add kujile. Ubayo kuje.
Ubanga add kujile. Yeah, like I'll pin that comment with as a way to get monitors and stuff like that. Like high end monitors. But here, bro, you can't. You have to order everything.
Hey, imagine that. So yeah.
Komaso before it's an amazing guy. 1080p yo. 1080p tengwake.
Ridiculous, bruh.
Remember game you can get a 27-inch 1080p monitor. I think it's like 700,000.
Yeah?
Yeah, 700. Somewhere there.
You lie.
Don't quote me on the price. Come on, I think last time I checked 1080p 27-inch 700.
I mean, like, it makes sense because I don't ever check for tech.
Yeah.
Who game with it because I just know it's just a bogus price.
Yeah, it's bogus prices.
Yeah. So shit.
Yeah. So yeah, if you actually know, if you want to prove us wrong, like someone supplies
legit stuff.
Legit stuff.
We don't wanna sort of money
nah, none of that. Could I stand there again and understand? Come on, no going now, you best amount. And then I'll talk about guy in the meantime.
Bossman. Ah, shit.
We're talking shit, but yeah.
But anyway, the zooming in is, I don't know, man. Like I think it just comes down to wanting everything to look okay. There's some artwork so good in, they look great from afar, right? Yeah. Granted, and then there are some artworks that look better when you're close to them. And then there are some artworks where it's like a middle ground where even if you're close, even if you're farther away, they're still yeah. So I think there was a time I was obsessed with that shit where the avant-garde where you also have to zoom in
to check details.
Yeah, but it's like designer stuff. No one cares about that.
No one really cares. It's like, and those are the most fun things to do, bruh. Like, the things that no one will notice.
Yeah.
No, my designer will see.
Yeah.
The client will never see it. They will never notice this.
Yeah. This always happens when you make a mistake and only another designer will know.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you send it off to the client. And then you catch the mistake. And you just tell them, low key tap, and then you send it again. Like, use this one.
I say.
And there's no difference.
There's no difference, I say. That happened to me. Like, Paja in my calendar, bro. Yo.
Yeah.
I made a mistake on the calendar. Calendar to come and produce thousands of copies, eh?
Jesus Christ.
I made a mistake. Not with hard work for printing. Iyo another abangale ubanga source printer with abangale never say everything Nathan.
Yeah.
So I had to do another calendar. So basically my holidays. Could I shouldn't have to retype all of the holidays.
Yeah.
Ndimatenga from a calendar that I've already done for that year. Ndungomea paste to go into change the formatting and all of that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do that. I noticed my mistake.
Yeah.
I was like, shit. Do I tell them it's minor? Or depending on how you look at it, it might seem minor. It might
But
be
it potentially
could be a big deal. Depending on how mad the person who notices it is.
Or how high up the chain they
high
are.
up the chain. It could be something that's like, nah, this person wasn't serious with quality control. Never use them again. Type shit. So I noticed it, but now I can't tell them now. It might be a worse thing to tell them. It might be something that no one will ever notice. So I just left it. As luck would have it, like this is totally luck. Yeah?
Yeah.
The printer, like the proof kudaone guy.
Yeah.
There was a formatting issue. So first page was supposed to be second page was supposed to be first page. It was literally down to like arrangement.
The
pages.
The pages.
Something that a printer would have done. But your printers don't want to do anything. Yeah.
Some of them are liable.
Design some of nice in total.
Yeah.
So they hit me up again and said, "Good, we have this issue." And I was like, "Oh, so do you need me to? We need you to just redo this."
You don't say.
You don't say. Okay, I'm on it. Hey, I was so happy, man. I was so happy. I went in, fixed the thing. Because now instead of manga even fixed the original.
Yeah.
I fixed the thing. I fixed Zina, so the thing they called me for, sent it to them. No one will ever know. I just said it. So
and I guess we'll never know. So just,
I guess we'll never know, man.
Yo.
Commando, that's how
damn
simple mistakes like those can hey, bruh, it's always scary.
Bro, yeah, it's hard to sleep with
stuff
that knowledge.
Like that.
Yeah,
it's hard to sleep. Especially social.
They posted
social. It's gone, bas. Unless it's something serious. Something that happened with one of the brands a couple of months ago. But since my errors and I think about Facebook especially, and how Banga commented, they'll make fun of the brand for making a silly error or a typo or whatever. It usually dies down after some time, but it's kind of shame as that.
Malawians are very forgiving. That's what I've noticed.
We are, bruh. We
very
are
forgiving
with everything. But anyway, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
if you want a scandal, do a scandal, Malawi.
Yeah,
can you matter?
We forget, we forgive, and we move on.
Yeah, man.
Bro, even when the high ups mess up, bro, niggas just just. Let's forgive this man. They stole the money. We'll forgive it.
Yeah, they stole it. I mean, life must go on at the end of the day. And you don't think about that. You don't think about the other people that are affected by things.
Don't digress. I don't even know what we're talking about. Zooming in. Yeah, okay.
We're talking about zooming in.
Anyway. Taking us back, there's, how Airtel have this blob. It has this blob, the red blob, the dynamic one. They use it for the text and what have you. Bro, if you look closely on the new TNM stuff, they also tried to find a blob in Umakala. Umakala like a certain green just off the main one, and it also has a bit of a yellow glow, and gosh and blur because you can't really notice it. And then I don't know what they did.
I'm place on the image.
I'm place on top of the image with the text on top. Right, so you can barely notice it. You can barely check. You can barely see. Even when they have the full bleed yogurt, it's just green in the back. They still throw it in there. Komano chimenda manga notice yogurt that thing blend modiaga kumaisiaga and it dissolve and so it has crazy grain, crazy. So Like that's how you can notice it. Good, okay, it's here.
Yeah, good is there.
Yeah, so I don't know why. TNM adores Airtel so much because there's so many devices you can use in your thing where you don't even have to be that subtle with it. I just there, but they did something like that, and
you sacrifice a lot. Same as Airtel, because Airtel had to sacrifice a lot of full bleed images.
Yeah, for that blob
to work. They had to sacrifice a lot. Sometimes they use it on full bleed. Commando, if they're using it on full bleed, I mean, would I just say, I've many extend sky.
Skyline.
I actually placed on the skyline. So like they use it sparingly, but most of the times they can't use the full bleed. So when I use a full bleed, it needs a lot of commitment, right?
Yes.
It needs a lot of commitment. Do text this yiga. Come also dynamic enough to say we can put it here, we can put it here.
Hey, I just remember, bro. Have you seen rebrand? Yeah, what is this bank called? Lloyd's. Yeah, rebrand I think it's Wolf Wallens, bro. Have you seen that stuff?
I think I saw like I don't know the post Wolf Wallens.
Yeah,
I think I saw something,
brother.
I think I saw something.
Hey, man, it's beautiful stuff, man.
Yeah, we'll put it up somewhere here.
I saw it.
Bank.
Yeah, it's a bank, bro, and the logo is. Like I've been talking about this lately. Kumano, serifs are back, bro. We're back with the serifs.
Didn't I say this?
You saw it, eh? You saw it from afar.
Yeah, like I think like I'm there. So correct me if I'm wrong. Kumano, I think episode didn't like my serifs. Like I'm kind of into serifs because actually, fun fact is one of my best performing videos. As a creator was I was doing font shout out for serif fonts. That's like sitting on 300k plus views right now, and it's totally organic, and it's people just serifs are just like it feels artistic. Yeah, it's to a point where like if you can make a good serif font and use it well. I say you do it all.
Facts.
For Ujenindi, even like I try to do similar like videos for sans serif. It just doesn't, because sans serif is like
sans serif is very it's safe, bro.
It's like Inter. Inter is such a great font, but you can't explain to someone good Inter is a great font.
Yeah,
they will not. There's no way you sit down with someone and tell them, okay, this font is so dope.
This is amazing.
This is Inter. I remember when you introduced me to Inter, it was like, you introduced me to it, I'm like, cool. And after using it is when I came back to you and I'm like, dog, that font is dope.
Yeah. Gomano just
like off of face value, don't you?
Just like, man, what is this? I've seen this before. Isn't this Helvetica?
Isn't this the Helvetic? That's the thing. Everyone will see it and think, this looks like Helvetica. It's good for the amount of things you can apply it to, yeah? That's the beauty of it. And that kind of beauty comes after using it for a while.
Yeah.
But my serious, my phone dogudi face switching. Kungoyona phone to change it.
I'm like, oh,
beautiful.
Yeah. So these guys are lawyers, bro. They you know how Wolf Ollens does their stuff, do their stuff, whatever. When they're rebranding a thing, you are Javanga concentrate on the actual branding, right?
Yeah.
And then they subcontract like a font agency or my typefaces.
Oh, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a collab.
Oh.
They don't do that in-house.
Okay. That's why everything is so like, because do they have to that agency had to spend all this time on fonts alone, and then they have to do the motion things as well.
The whole thing. I'm a manga. They send it out. No, some of them is a brief good guys. The COVID
font.
So I font teacher, and then bruv, it's just beautiful, bruh. And then they did the logo where it's like a horse. So the logo mark is a horse. Then most of the animation, in my car, like the horse is galloping. And then it just freezes into the final stage.
Oh, into the final state of the logo.
Yeah, I said
Come on, the logo has always been a Ojin Jonja horse. Eh?
Yeah, horse.
Yeah, Lloyd's. Because I think I know the Lloyd's.
Come on, I think it was a different kind of illustration. Yeah. So yeah,
they kept the dark blue. Is it the navy blue or something?
No, it's green.
It's green, eh?
Yeah, it's green. They're using because TNM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're using green and the way it's meshing into each other, bro.
Yeah.
Aye. Now one day I'm going to work at that. Guys, look up for an hour.
He's not guy interview. Guy was on or joining now. Some one goes to be like. Yeah, if anyone from Move Orleans is watching this right now,
hit me up, guys. Guys, eh? No. Let's work, guys. Let's work.
Definitely.
So number which is this. Number one down to like they like your work.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go figure we should work. I say, well, let's work. And then you never hear from them again.
Strange enough, that used to be a thing for a long ass time.
Yeah.
But most recently, that happened in a situation where a couple of months ago I met someone and they said like, we really need to work, bro. We really cool.
And you thought it was one of those.
I thought it was the usual, and then ended up actually working. So that was like
blessings.
That was blessings. That was good.
More of that, please, guys.
Yeah, definitely more of that.
To be honest, if my topics when you're doing small talk, we can just always talk about graphic designing, basically. We can just let's just talk about it. There's always football.
Yeah, football.
Forget to club when they talk about graphic
design. Like I was actually saying this. I was talking to my girl about this yesterday. That I think I'm not paying enough. Based on the amount of time I spent talking about graphic design, part of the reason why this podcast
people think
is and I'll be talking about graphic design. But I rarely, on very rare occasions, want to talk about graphic design in and of itself. Yeah, it's more of we can talk about the grander scheme of creative and like stuff like that, but the actual graphic design, because graphic design stuff mostly banobo. What's that banobo? Can't be some graphic designers so done that, right? People are not paying enough. If we were to like get this, if we were to like, granted, part of the reason why this podcast exists is I think I'm just over. Not good things are okay. I just feel like I like to be more optimistic with stuff like that because I see I've seen the light, I can say.
Yeah.
Like I got on top of the hill and I saw there's actually a future where design and everything can go in a certain direction, a right direction, and we are more than capable of making that shit happen. Like we're way more than capable of making that shit happen. It just needs to take like small steps. So we just need to make sure I can say we are exposing ourselves as much as possible to listen to somewhere at Hakupanga Kunja.
Out there, yeah.
I think Kunogoti Makandi an obsession with competition.
Yeah.
We are so obsessed with being better than the next man. When we look at someone and we're like, no, that I can be better than this person, or this design has to be better than that. Bruh, like honestly, it really doesn't care. It really doesn't matter who's better than the next person. There's enough plants for all of us to eat. I think I've said this before. I like to. Okay, people used to ask Kaligale when I was just starting with the content creation and stuff like that. especially the older generation, not the Gen Zers. Come on, the older generation was like, "Ew, what comes down to how to do it? Stop! I wouldn't get my clients." I'm like, no, mom. Like, it doesn't
no way.
Doesn't work that way. And I have my clients. If my clients is leaving me to go to someone else, then that's fine.
That's okay.
Commando, it can't be because of what I'm doing or that I'm teaching someone. People, we can improve each other. We can help each other improve in so many ways. We can work together. We can collaborate. Commando would like it Zibanga doka saba veza antwena antwena. We're not trying to be dynamic.
I think on that topic, on that same topic, you know, the one thing that I've always lived by in that space, right?
Yeah.
They would say, Amadi, don't be the best, be the only one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about being the best.
Yeah.
It's just being the only person that can do this particular job.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone is looking for this kind of look,
they know it's you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bas.
Come on, not on the larger scale of graphic design. For you, if you're saying that if it's you having a particular look, your style. So in that style, you're not competing with anyone.
You're not competing with anyone.
It's you.
It's
that's your style. That's your particular style.
So that's the only way you can actually get a piece of the pie. The moment it is saturated, the
market. It is saturated. But I actually love Goody. It is saturated like that.
Yeah.
Because I pray Goody never gets any less saturated. Because people have to be on their toes. You sleep, you die. You stay stagnant, you die.
When you're reinvented,
you need to reinvent.
Facts.
Yeah.
So man. Yeah, I think that's something. That's food for thought.
Food for thought, definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, if Okumva.
Yeah, man. But anyway, that was it from us today. Make sure you subscribe already if you're not already subscribed. Go follow us on Insta if you've listened all the way to the end.
Shout out.
Shout out to you, my G. Shout out to you. Make sure you give us a chant, the S&S official S&S emoji.
Drop it
in the comments below. And if you don't know what the official S&S emoji is,
watch
this video and you
yeah, you get what we mean. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay, so we'll catch you on the flip.
Peace out.
Peace.